Welcome back, guys. I thought maybe we could put my wig on together. I actually needed to get some stuff to oil my scalp, and my son, my 14-year-old, basically thinks that everything that I own is also his, so he has my hair products upstairs. So came up here to get that, and I need to get this video rolling. So here we are. We're gonna do it together. I use a wig grip. Let me grab old girl. Hopefully she's looking decent. If not, don't be surprised if you see a little cut to the next clip. But today, actually, let me get this wig on and then I'll talk to you for real. Oh, okay. All right, she's brushed and ready for the day. Hey. Welcome back, guys. If you're new here, I'm Steph. If you're returning, welcome back. Every week on my channel, I share fashion, beauty, lifestyle content, and I'm so happy you are here. Today, we are going to be transitioning from winter to spring. I'm going to be showing you how to take pieces in your wardrobe that you're wearing now for the colder temps, even though it's 72 degrees in Dallas today. Not to brag. I'm going to show you how you can wear those pieces now and later. I used to be a girl that would like refresh my wardrobe literally every season because I just was like constantly buying new things as opposed to transitioning really well between seasons or buying pieces that I could wear over and over again. I did want to share next week, this time next week, I will be in Bora Bora. So I'm thinking that might be a really fun chance to share my first vlog. I've never done a vlog on YouTube. I actually probably need to like study and watch some other vlogs just to kind of see like, what do I even do? What do I say? Where do I cut it off? What's too much sharing? What's not enough sharing? So I'm excited. I'm going on a brand trip. It's a 14-hour flight from LA. So Dallas to LA is a little over 3 hours. So I'll do that first leg and then hop on a PJ private jet with this brand and fly to Bora Bora. So I'm very excited. And I think that you guys will love what we get into and all of that. So let me know in the comments, but I think it might be time for my first vlog. I'll also be sharing my luxury wish list for 2024. So if you don't care about these looks and you just want to see that, you can fast forward. The timestamps are in the description. Of course, if you are not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. You can also follow along with me on my other social media channels. I am at Steph Taylor Jackson across the board everywhere. Except for Pinterest, I think it's Steph Taylor Jack. But either way, if you're typing something along those lines, you will find me. Grab a glass of whatever you're into, and let's get into these looks. I slid over so we can share the screen. Each look is going to take us to a different place. I wanted to kind of show you just different ways to style looks and pieces for all of the different things that come up in your life. So first up, I have this pink blazer, a white turtleneck, jeans, and boots. And I like this look because it's tailored and it's chic enough to wear to the office, maybe like on a Friday, if it's jeans Friday, or if you're able to wear jeans all the time. If you wanted to take off the turtleneck, you of course could, but for layering purposes and keeping you warm in the colder temps, I do enjoy this setup here. Now, as we transition into spring, I wanted to show you how you could take a blazer that maybe you're wearing right now and transition it into spring. So I'm gonna lose the jeans. Even though without a turtleneck, this could also be a spring look. Take off the turtleneck, swap the boot for an open toe heel. We have a very springy situation. However, I'm going to take my jeans off, lose the turtleneck, lose the boots, and I'm going to grab the matching shorts to this blazer. Suddenly, I'm taking myself from being very buttoned up, chic, tailored, to still chic, tailored, but ready to have a little fun. Like, this is the brunch weekend girly. She's going out with her girlfriends. She might put on a little push-up bra, show some cleavage with this double-breasted blazer, or maybe she'll opt for a tank top or a corset, kind of like I have it styled here. But either way, I love this look. I think that taking it from winter to spring is so easy with these pieces. So if you have a blazer in your closet that you're wearing right now, maybe you don't have shorts that match it perfectly, that's totally fine. And like I said before, you could totally springify this look with an open-toed sandal, leave the jeans on if you prefer, or maybe even like a white tailored short, or maybe a satin midi skirt. There's so many different directions you could take this, but what I want you to see is how you can definitely bring your pieces that you're wearing now into maybe a more fun, flirty situation for spring. This next look is date night inspired. So I've got my winter date night look. Of course, we're gonna have a coat and probably a scarf on if you're in a really cold climate. For a Texas winter date night, this is very appropriate. I love how flirty and fun the open blazer is. I have a necklace on as well. Paired it with these white trousers that I wear all the time and a pair of boots. I'm feeling and looking fabulous and ready for a great night out with my boo. For spring, I'm taking that same blazer, but I'm going to kind of tone it down a little bit. So this is like a daytime date look, or just going out with friends for lunch. So I added a tank top. I put on a pair of shorts, and then I added the blazer back on. So this look is very casual, but still very elevated. And this is a sexy date night look as well. I've got my legs out, so I don't necessarily need to have my chest out as well, but you know, whatever, up to you. If you want to take the tank off, let the girls hang. Who am I to judge? The next look is a look that I feel is all over Pinterest and very much recreated all the time on social media. An oversized blazer, leggings, a combat boot, and a white tee or a white button-down shirt, whatever you want to add underneath it. Essentially, this is like the core look, and it's something that I've worn often too. I've even shared a very similar look on previous videos. I think I actually had a hoodie on the last time though. So for this look, the way I would style it and how I've done in the past is I lose the leggings and the boots, and I add a denim short and just like a flat sandal, sunglasses, and it's such an easy way to transition your favorite blazers and pieces and essentially extend the life of the pieces that you're wearing right now. Another look that I love is this satin midi dress paired with an oversized sweater and a tall boot. So this look kind of is very similar to a look that I was trying to recreate in my last Pinterest video. But instead of using a satin midi skirt, I used a dress that I have and that I wear all the time in springtime. And it kind of dawned on me like, hey, I have satin dresses. Why don't I just use that as my skirt with a sweater over it for those colder days? So here's this look, and something to also keep in mind if you do have fun satin dresses that you wear in the springtime, throw a sweater on top of it, add a boot, and you now have yourself a winter dress as well. Here's now, and then styling it for later. I love wearing this dress just as is by itself with a strappy sandal. I've also worn it with a light linen blazer over it, but honestly, my preference is just to wear it by itself. I've had this dress for over a year now. It's under $100. It comes in a ton of colors, and I probably will get more colors just because I truly wear this dress a lot in the springtime. So you can see a lot of what makes the transitional wardrobe work is just removing layers and adding a lighter layer, or just like in the sweater and dress scenario, removing a layer altogether and keeping one whole piece. So don't overcomplicate it as you're preparing to transition your wardrobe. Think about how you can wear pieces now and later without having to go buy a ton of new things. For the first time in a really long time, I feel like I don't need anything for spring. Like I don't need to buy anything to feel like I am prepared for the spring season and the warmer weather, which of course took some time and years to build a wardrobe that I'm really proud of and excited about and that I don't tire of from season to season. I'll share a few of my staples that I just can't live without in the description box. scooting back over. I just shared a few looks. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to really transition your wardrobe. There's not much science to this. I don't want to oversell this to you. It's not hard at all. Take off a few layers, put on some shorts, put on a like easy breezy skirt, and just make sure that you feel confident in the pieces that you have in your closet and wardrobe, that you have things that can transition really well. Like, I'm not going to wear a wool blazer to brunch when it's 70 degrees outside. I'm just not going to. Tweed is probably the thickest that I would go. And so a lot of my wardrobe represents where I live and things that I can just get a lot of wear out of. Let's get into this luxury wish list. I've got a few things written down. I also have it in the description box. I shared a couple of things in my previous video, and I want to add to it because I've been eyeing things. I haven't bought a handbag in 2 years now. In February, it'll be 2 years. The last bag I bought was the little Fendi. Trying to see if she's behind me. No, I think she's in my car. The little Fendi wrist bag. I got it in silver with the gold hardware. I bought that in New York during Fashion Week. I was just like out shopping. I didn't have an invite to one of the shows that some of my friends went to, so I just went shopping instead, and ended up with this little cutie. And it had actually just come out that day, so they had done a floor set, and Fendi had been kind of promoting it on social media, so it was very new, and in the moment was like, whoa, I have like the new hot bag. She's still hot, but a lot of people have it now, so. Anywho, so I've already shared, I shared in my previous video, I love the Prada little mini bag. It has a crossbody strap, and then also the YSL like hobo shoulder bag. I shared both of those in my previous video. But adding to that list, I don't know if I'm actually going to get it, but I do want the Celine raffia bag. It's like a hobo style bag. It is pretty hard to find. I feel like I'm drawn to things that are hard to find. I'm going to like message my girl on Instagram and see like, can you get this? But I saw a influencer unboxing it, and she was deciding between that bag and another one. And as soon as I saw the Celine one, I was like, girl, are you crazy? Is there any question here? Like, that is the bag. And I went to the comments, and literally everybody was saying Celine, Celine, Celine. Because of course it's so cute for summer. I only have one raffia like designer bag. Not that you need designer summer bags, but it's the Gucci Marmont one. Let me see if I can find her really quick. Hold on. If you're new here, I worked for Gucci for a couple of years, so on their corporate team. I have quite the collection, but I keep it in this tote bag. I don't even think they sell that one anymore. It was really popular when it came out. What do I have in here? This is a Gucci belt bag. Ooh, almost spanked myself. But here she is. Actually, I might bring this to Bora Bora with me. She does not get enough play. But this is the only raffia bag that I have. And she's cute. I just kind of like went through a Gucci Marmont phase like when it was like really hot, and then I got out of that phase. I don't really carry it that much anymore. So I feel like I want one more. I've had that bag for quite some time now because I haven't worked at Gucci in a long time. So I feel like I'm due for a new one. Still on Prada, the little mini sequined pouch. It's very mini. It doesn't fit anything. It could probably fit my AirPods, like my little AirPod Pro case. And that's probably it. I don't even think it could fit a chapstick. But I like it because it's cute, and I think it would be like just a fun detail for going out with the girls when you're literally carrying nothing anyway, or date night when, you know, let's be honest, I'm not paying. It's kind of like the Fendi bag where the size is not really functional for much, but it's cute enough that I know I would get enough wear out of it. Non-designer, but still very luxe, is this custom diamond name ring. So I've seen the founder of LTK. She's got her kids' names on these rings, and it is just so pretty. And I want one. I don't know if I would do one for each child, but or maybe even just like the first letter initial, like JGZ for my 3 kiddos. I really like this ring. I've had my eye on it for a couple of years now, and I think this year might be my year to finally just get it. I have chunky fingers, so a size 9 on this finger would work, and I think would complement my wedding ring nicely. Also on my wish list that I'm probably actually going to get before anything else on this list are a couple pairs of sunglasses. So the Prada triangle logo sunglasses, I really like those. And then the YSL larger sunglasses that have the big YSL logo on the side. I feel like I'll probably get those. Accessories, sunglasses, shoes are a little bit easier for me to dabble into. Bags, like I said before, if you've watched my other videos, I had to pull back because there's just so many other things that money could be invested into. But yeah, I'm overdue. And then I also listed out some not happening but a girl can dream bags. That's really it. I feel like for luxury, it really has to speak to me in order to pull out my wallet. Or I have to be like out with the girls, we're drinking bubbly, we're having a good time, and you know, release your inhibition. I do have a couple girls trips planned this year, so if I end up eating my words and I do an unboxing, just forget I said any of this. But right now, there's nothing speaking to me beyond like the couple of things that I listed. Mainly because I just don't need anything. But yeah, sunglasses, shoes, jewelry. Don't be surprised if you see a few unboxings of those. Handbags, the Prada Mini or the little Prada sequin. That's really all that's like speaking to me right now, aside from the Celine Raffia bag that I might get if I were to even be able to find it. Because I'm pretty sure it's sold out online. And if I were to get it, I don't think I would buy it secondhand, like off of Fashion File. I want that new. It's still very early in the year, so I might have a change of heart and fall in love with something that is released in the next coming months. But right now, my list is kind of short, so I'll keep you posted on any additions, but that's where we're at right now. I'm starting to ramble now, but thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, Bora Bora. Stay tuned. I cannot wait. I think I'll do a try-on haul probably on shorts to show you guys some of the looks that I'm thinking about bringing with me. I've been ordering swimsuits like a crazy person. I've got a pile like right here in front of me in this room of ones that I love and that I know I'll bring with me. And then I wanted a couple of new ones just because I wear the same swimsuits every trip. They're my tried and true. I've had 3 children. I've got stretch marks all over my stomach, which I'm proud of, but I love a great snatched high waist bikini, and I have some that I just like wear the hell out of because they are so good, and I just feel really confident in them, so I just keep wearing them over and over again. But in the spirit of Bora Bora, I bought a few new ones that I am excited to try on. I'm just like waiting and tracking all of my packages. So we've got Revolve on the way, Pretty Little Thing on the way, and Runaway the Label on the way. I also have several Jade Swim swimsuits, some that I bought, some that they've shipped to me just as a gift. There is literally so much to do, so little time as I prepare for this trip, prepare for just keeping my children's lives in order. We've got basketball practice. No, we have basketball games tonight for school, club team tomorrow night, practice, games this weekend. I'm all over the place, but I'm so happy you're here with me. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that. You do not want to miss Bora Bora. You do not want to miss what I have coming up for you for the rest of this year. I'm so excited to be on this YouTube journey with you. Thank you so much for watching. Not a full stretch in the middle of the video. And I will talk to you next week.
Bye.